from Amethyst Adventures, and today we're going to be working on another DIY. Yes, you got it. Dollar Tree style, because you know how I like to ball out on a budget. Can you get with that? So I ordered from Dollar Tree. These are mirrored picture frames, and I'm going to be working on mirrored blinged out boxes for underneath the Christmas tree. Stay tuned. Started off with mirrored picture frames from the Dollar Tree. I took the frames apart and retained the mirror and the back. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the tabs from the back, and I'm going to use this part. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down because my frames are 8 by 10. A little bit on the side and a little bit right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this down to the size that I'm going to need. And then I have two pieces, one for the top and one for the bottom. Now for the bottom, I'm going to leave it black, and I'm going to be gluing around the four corners to form my box. So let's get started with that. Now that we have our top and our bottom piece cut, the first thing we're going to do is start attaching our mirrors to our base. So I'm going to run a nice bead of hot glue down the side of our mirror here. Line it up and attach. I'm just going to use this can here to hold it upright while we get our other sides. We have our box secured on all four sides and to the base. And later on, after everything dries, we can go ahead and clean up some of that to use this as our top. But we don't want to just leave it at that. So what I have here is some mirror sheets that I got off of Amazon. They're self-adhesive with a peel-off back. And then there's a film over the top that when you remove it, it gives a nice mirrored appearance. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those down to size as well. I want to welcome you once again and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe, but especially to subscribe. See how well that goes. And I just add a little bead in each corner of the side that I did not run a full line down, just to make sure that it's all securely tacked to the top. And I'm going to go ahead while I'm here and clean up this glue strings that I have. You know, hot glue is convenient, but it can be messy that I got from the dollar store. And I'm going to use that on our edges here because they're a little bit jinky. They don't look the best. So I want to give them a nice cleaned up appearance. The diamond wrap in 4 equal pieces. And what I'm going to do is use those to clean up my corners and make that look a little bit nicer. So let's go ahead and attach that. New to my channel, again, I'd like to welcome you and ask that you subscribe and click that notification bell so you will know when I upload a brand new video. And I will be doing that every week on Friday. Tune in and let me know how you like the content that I'm putting out. I mean, it's all about that feedback. If you don't tell me, then I won't know. So hit me up in those comments and let me know how you're liking the videos that I'm putting out in my channel in general. So I'm just clipping off the excess here at the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing along the top edge, just to give it some consistency. I'm just going to put a little bit more right here to make sure that edge is secure. Okay. And I'm going to move this to the side for a second and work on our bows. So I decided to use my signature color, which is purple. And yeah, you know how Amethyst loves some purple, honey. So what I do for my bows is I go ahead and I fan fold my ribbon. And I think 4 loops should be fine. Try to make it, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but try to make them a similar size. And let's make one more. And we'll have a total of 4 loops on our bow. And put that to the side so we can work on our bows. And for each bow, what I do is I take it, fold it in half to the middle, and then fold it in half again and overlap those 2 sections, and then just put a little bit of glue in the corners there to hold it down. And again, we're going to overlap our corners and then put a bit of glue right there to hold it down. And we're going to arrange them in different directions, and that will give our bow, and use a pipe cleaner to secure them. And what we want is for each section to be facing a different direction. And we'll go ahead and puff each section out. These ends that we are going to use for the top to hang down on the sides. And I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue, attach them together to make them stay in place. each end, we're going to fold in half and cut on a diagonal. And that gives a very nice presentation to our ends. Makes it look professional. And that's what we want. We don't want it to look like something that we made in our kitchen, although we made it in our kitchen. And there we have it. So before I go ahead and attach our bows, I want to remove the film on our mirrored panel. And then in the middle here, we are going to put our tails that are going to hang down. And let's put a nice good bead of hot glue there and attach those directly in the middle. I'll give that a second to dry. And then we'll take our bow, cut off that extra bit of pipe cleaner, and just tuck that in. And then we're gonna attach our bow to the top to hang down as they would on a present. And there we have it, the DIY mirrored gift box. Thank you for watching. I hope this gives you some inspiration to create one of your own. Please like, comment, subscribe.